Hello everyone, welcome to Amakhosi Venture. This time to like, comment, subscribe, guys. Welcome back. I'm sorry for the delayed episode. I'm really sorry. Yeah, things have been happening. It's been hectic. Yeah, haven't been sleeping well. I've been sleeping very late and waking up very early. So I've been sleeping like 4 or 5 hours there. But I'm back, and also the fact that the pain, it comes and goes. Hence, sometimes you see me wearing the arm sling, sometimes you don't. But yeah, I'm recovering well. To those who have shown that they care, they've asked me how am I. But any case, guys, we are playing against Sundowns tomorrow. As we are playing against Sundowns tomorrow, will we make it 3 out of 3? We have made it 2 out of 2, and we have scored like 5 goals and considered 2 goals. So our goal difference is 3. And our goal difference is 3. And as we play tomorrow, I want you to be behind these guys and be positive. You'll say, but suddenly we only played 22 minutes or 45 minutes. And then for the rest of the game, we're all up like we're dead and whatnot. Guys, I know that and I agree with you. However, I want you to support these guys and I want you to be there for them. Remember that we are rebuilding. Nabi said this is only 20% of the work. So meaning what? There's still 80% work to be done in terms of him cooking, in terms of him constructing what he wants to build in our team. So therefore, he needs time. He has never said that, you know what, my boys are where I want them to be. I'm happy with where they are. I'm happy with the win. Therefore, that means that now we can start bragging and whatnot. No, he's still requiring more from the players. So to me, he's a demanding coach. He's a demanding coach who wants what's best from this team. And one thing that probably some fans and even the management don't realize, this guy says that these guys, the players, I want them to be at the level of playing for Kaizer Chiefs. That's a massive statement. It simply means what? That he wants to develop players to have an attitude and arrogance on the field of play, to know that, you know what, and have that confidence to know that I'm playing for Kaizer Chiefs. I'm not just playing for any other team, but I'm playing for Kaizer Chiefs. So if players, they will get that into their mind, they'll start showing arrogance, they'll start looking for the ball, they'll start dishing those passes, looking for a space, run to receive the ball, and stop hiding from other players or dropping the form like Justical. I think this team can go far, but only if only they believe in themselves, and if they believe what the coach says about them, because this coach has been like encouraging them, has been edifying them to say that, guys, you are capable. Yes, we are playing against a team that, like, yeah, wiped the floor with us last season, 5-1. It was a Thursday last season. I was on my way to church and I even went and bought the new last year's jersey. I'm still yet to wear it. I might wear it soon. Might wear it after this win. You never know. So just pray that we win and I'm gonna wear my jersey. Guys, let's support the guys. Let us support these players. It has been rough for so many of them. On them as individuals and on them as a team. It's been rough. Results have been forthcoming. So therefore, they need our support as much as we can give to them. So therefore, I'm begging you, I'm asking you to stand behind them. So these guys have really been like not been good to us. They haven't been like really taking it easy on us. Last game they beat us 5-1 on the 27th of September. And then game prior that they beat us 2-1 on the 2nd of April. Game prior that we drew 1-1. Game prior that we lost 2-1. So we haven't won against these guys in the longest of time. And therefore we are having a different coach. We have different players now, few different players coming with different mindset. And we can see that these guys, they want to play for the coach. Yes, it's still not there. Fully, they are not there. They haven't given the 100%. However, you can see that other guys are developing. They're coming out of their shell. And you see how your Dushala is performing. You see how your Sereno is playing, like giving us like 80-90% of the time. Like of his time, he's giving us more. He's giving us more. You see your Miguel, like how he's playing with Dottley there at the back. So going to this game, our heads are up. Our heads are up. We are looking to this game like, you know what? It's a final. If they can approach this game, it's a final. I'm telling you, they will give and leave everything in that field of play. That's what we're asking for as fans. Leave everything there in the field of play. If, I'm not saying that you're going to lose, if we are losing, lose in such a way that we see that you did try. All of you. And we play for one another. You play as a team. You don't play as individuals. You don't play for your own glory, but you're playing for the glory of the team. So die there on the field of play for every player there. That by the time the 90 minutes plus hits, everyone would drop on the floor, like crying, having cramps, because they've given their all. That's all we're asking for as fans. We are not asking much, but for you to show us that you want to win this game and die there in the field of play. Not that you lose, you go and hug opponents, that you go and you smile with them, you even taking selfies, and then weekend, during the week, you go in the malls and everywhere with these guys. We want you to respect this badge, play for this badge, like play for this badge, for us to support you all the time. Play for this badge. We'll be the 12th man. We are playing at home and we're gonna support you. So therefore, go and die there. Go and die there. So looking at the previous starting lineup, we had Ndwari on the sticks, we had Frosler, we had Cross, Miguel, Dottley, Blom with Matt. On the left, we had Serino. On the right, we were playing 4-4-2. On the right, we had Duba, and then we had Do or Die, and then in front of him was Rank. If I was to change, I would change the midfield. Like combinations are crucial. However, if the coach says, you know what, I'm not changing anything, that team, it gave me something that I'm looking forward to for the rest of the season. Therefore, let me start with them. Let me give them a chance again. But if I was to change, I'll make changes in the middle of the park. But nonetheless, not all is lost. There are still experienced guys there on the bench. Your Modi, your Potani, like they are there on the bench. So therefore, whoever is starting, they must make sure that they grab the opportunities, they grab the chances that they are given to them, because soon those chances will not be there. My plea to the coach is to have Ox on the bench. If he's not starting with him, and then him and Blom. You say, but you are defending. I think the third guys on their own with Matt or with him do, the three guys, yes, with him do, and then also with Duba, the four guys, in fact, they can give us something if we can have these two players and with Blom playing as box to box and Ox covering there. You say we are defending. Sure, we are playing against our own arch rivals there. I don't mean your Pirates, but we are playing against a team that is big, that we need to get results. If it means you grind out results, then so be it. Then so be it against these guys. So you'll say, but you're defensive, Sanele, if you're starting with Blom and Ox. Sure, I'm defensive because I mean these guys, they're not just like any other team. And these guys, once they get chances, they will bury those chances. So therefore, if we can shield that defense and not expose the keep, we see nowadays, we see this coach, like this player, that this keeper is a bit vulnerable at the moment, probably still adjusting to the life at Kaizer Chiefs. Sure. So let us shield him. Let us not give these guys like ammunition. Let's not give them chances to shoot. Guys to watch for from Mount Sundowns, it's Ribeiro, it's Reines. And so it's Ribeiro, Reines, and Modiba. Those three guys for me are to watch for. I'm not saying any other player is not important. I'm not saying any other player is not crucial for this game. However, for me, dangerous players are these three players. They make the team tick and they score goals. So if we can cover these three players and make sure that the wingers are coming back and checking back to protect and to add numbers when you don't have the ball and to support their wing backs. Make sure that you cover that. Frosler, like you did in the last game, don't go forward too much. Stay there, stick to the instruction and play it simple. Don't allow any crosses, because we know the last game or game prior that you allowed so many crosses in. As a result, they scored from your end. So be tight on your men like you did against Amazulu. There, Cross, he needs to up his game because the last game he did not really play well. So there, the two centre backs, they need to be like alerts because they are playing against a dangerous team. We're playing against a dangerous team and a team that is quick. So sure, have them, let them have the ball. You can counter them, it's fine. Depends on how the coach approaches this game. But you say suddenly you'd want to approach this game as a coward. Guys, there's a difference between playing against Sundowns and playing Amazulu or playing against Sekhukhune. There's a difference. We are at home, we are still building. We can't match these guys pound for pound. So therefore, I think we can counter them. It's fine. I'll be fine with that. But make sure that you don't concede. The more chances or the more times that you don't concede, the more chances of winning a game. The more times that you are not conceding, the more chances of winning a game. So let us keep a clean sheet for the first time this season. I'll be happy with that. Guys, go and enjoy yourself and come back with a result. Be like that boxer who doesn't waste his punches and energy on like hitting the air. Tread careful against these guys. Don't waste punches. Wait for your chance and then hit them. This is not just any other team. It's Mamelodi Sundowns that you are playing against. Be careful of the players that I said. Take notice of. If I was to add another player, I would say it's Matthews. I think, but yeah, that guy, the South African guy who was playing overseas, that scored against, I think, a brace against us last game. I think it's Matthews, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, that skinny guy. So yeah, guys, let's go out there, win this game. If you're not winning, get a draw, but don't concede at home. Let's start building confidence. Ndwari has already conceded so many shots and conceded 2 goals in 2 games. Let's protect him. Let's protect him. Everyone needs to come to the party. Everyone needs to understand their role and stick to the instructions of the coach for us to win this game. If we are to stick to the instructions of the coach, we'll win this game most definitely because he has studied his opponents. We can cry about, hey, Sundowns have had an extra day to rest and all those things. We have a wise coach. We have a coach who knew already before the season started that there are chances that he will have such a game early in the season. And when the fixture came out, he knew and he understood how to prepare for this game. So let's not go there. Let us just be positive. Let us not start making excuses. You say it's not an excuse, but let us not think like that. Let us think positive. Yes, this game came to aid. Yes, this game we have had lesser and lesser days in terms of preparation. We've only had 1 day. Guys, like, let's focus on us. Let's focus on us winning this game. Players need to focus on us. Yes, the coach is able and is wise. He's been there. Like, he's been there thinking that he has never done this. He has never seen this. He has seen it before. So therefore, let's not go there. Let us go there and be positive and support the guys. I would say that this is going to be a closed game for me. I don't think it's going to be an open game. I think they're also scared of us. They might say this and say that, the fans might say this and that, we might say this and that, and you might find that some of us as Kaizer Chiefs are afraid. But for me, I would say this is going to be a close game. We're going to be playing on a counter. I'm anticipating. I'm not saying it's going to be the case. I'm not saying that should be the case, but I'm saying that we need to punch different because we are playing against Sundowns. So my prediction is that it's going to be 0-0. Let's get a point at home. That's my prediction, 0-0. Whatever happens, I'm thinking it's going to be a draw. Your thoughts? My man of the match, Serena will be tight marked, but that's when we'll see Duba. That's when we'll see Ranga. That's when other guys need to rise to the standard. They need to rise to the standard and start anticipating and start playing according to the instructions of the coach and start being positive on the ball. And stop hiding and start being comfortable on the ball and start sharing that ball. Play the normal game. Play the normal game. Play the normal game. And let us see everyone dying on that field. Guys, what are your thoughts? My predictions, same starting lineup. If not, the coach will change. No. So, my starting lineup, no, let me not change it. My starting lineup is not changing, remaining as it was in that game against Amazulu, where we had Ndwari, Frosler, Cross, Inasho, Adotli, Blom, Matt, and Duota in front of them on the right, Duba on the left, Sereno. On before them, it's Ranga. Let him not change starting up. If he does change it, I'll love him to drop a Mad and then Atse do at Ox there and defend and counter. There's nothing wrong, like I said. Guys, what are your thoughts and how would you want us to approach this game? Your score prediction, starting lineup, how do you want us to approach this game? I've told you everything. I want to hear you now. I'm out. FC Amakhosi fan channel. Sunday here. Love you. Cheers.